Now a story that proves you're never too old to fulfill your dreams. At 53, Lillie Sims has completed firefighter training in Henry County. 11Alive Cheryl Preheim has this wonderful story. This is such a powerful story, Cheryl. How did you first hear about Lillie, and what made you want to do this story?
She's one of those people, Chesley, you meet her and it's like you're meeting a magnet. She's incredible. I actually met her at an Olympic watch party for UGA track and field star and Team USA athlete Elijah Godwin. She's a friend of the family, and we connected, we stayed in touch, and a few months ago she called me and said, "You're never going to believe what I'm doing. I'm in firefighter training." I was like, "You got to tell me more, tell me everything." And the more she told me, the more I knew this was a story that everybody had to hear, Chesley.
Wow. At 53 years old, she's the oldest to complete Henry County's program there. How does she view her role in breaking down barriers?
Yeah, she says this is a job literally of breaking down walls and ceilings, but so many barriers as she does that. So I told her, "Lillie, you're 53 years young and 53 years strong," and that is history making in itself to be the oldest recruit to make it through firefighter training in Henry County. But she's a woman of color. She's someone who's completely changed careers and changed her life in doing so. When she was in her 20s, she was a medic in the military and did a lot of things between then and now. But Chesley, to be able to be a firefighter, Lillie did a lifestyle revamp of her life. She lost 103 pounds and has a message for people. One, it's never too late. Don't let anything stop you. And if you just commit and do the work day in, day out, anything's possible. And that's the barrier she says means the most to break.
Wow. You mentioned some things that she was doing before, or, you know, when she was younger, a little bit younger. But what was she doing just before she became a firefighter?
You know, she was really just trying to get healthy. She's a mom. She's a mom of two. And she really wanted to be an example to them that you can think out of the box to redefine yourself and your career, and she's doing both of those things simultaneously. But she says she's kind of getting back to her roots. I asked her, I said, "I know you were a medic, but why firefighting?" And she actually said, Chesley, that there was a time that her mom was having a medical crisis, and when they called 911, it was Henry County Emergency Rescue that came to the door, and in that moment she said, "I see the difference they make, and I want to be a part of that."
Wow. So many life lessons here.
Yeah.
What stuck out to you the most doing this report?
Just how humbling it is when you really experience someone else's journey. So I was just blown away in respect for what she does and what it took to get her here, and really just the need that she's filling, and people you don't think about every day, Chesley, but they're working every day to be the ones that answer the call when anybody needs something. And it's just humbling to know there are people who choose that path in their lives, and then we all benefit in some way.
So you not only got a chance to see what she does, you got a chance to experience it.
Oh, I tried. I tried. We go back to the humbling part I was just talking about. Yeah, I really wanted to get a little taste of what she's experiencing. So we started off, she was suiting me up, and the goal is 2 minutes or less to put on all the gear. I didn't even come close. I'm like trying to find the buckle, and it's heavy. Just the suit they're wearing without the tools is 50 pounds, and then you add the tools and it's 70 pounds. So they're wearing that protective gear. So they're putting it on quickly. She taught me how to do that. Then she takes me over to the truck, Chesley, and she's like, "Okay, just grab that hose." And I'm like, no. I could not even really get the hose off the truck. And then, you know, they allowed us to turn the water on and get the sensation of what it's like to hold that hose up. That is an intensity that you watch when you see those things maybe on TV, but to experience it blew me away. She was literally standing behind me, Chesley, like holding onto my back because it's kicking you back so strong. Yeah. I needed her to help kind of keep me upright as you're holding the hose. It was so exhilarating and humbling, and I just told her I can't even put into words the respect I have for her.
Yeah, it sounds fascinating. Lillie is in a new chapter of her life, but she's serving now a greater need for our community, right? Yeah,
no doubt about it. There are fire departments all over the state, from small rural departments to the biggest ones in Metro Atlanta, that really need firefighters, who need more recruits and are trying to find, you know, unique and creative ways to recruit people. And I think Lillie's such a great tool in that, because because she shows that it's maybe just not the people you're thinking of, the 20-something coming out of high school or the young person, but it could be any person who feels something inside them that wants to serve a greater good and make a difference. And she's breaking those barriers and filling a need really that is a big deal for a lot of cities. We need fire and rescue personnel for safety in our cities, and when those jobs are open, it impacts all of us.
Sounds great. Cheryl, can't wait to see and hear more about this story.
Thanks a lot.
Go, Lillie, go. And go, Cheryl, as well. Go, Cheryl.
Still sore.
All right, the purpose of our Better Work series is to connect you with career opportunities in hot industries looking to hire right now in Metro Atlanta. To learn more about the resources available, head to 11alive.com/betterwork, sponsored by Career Rise.